A lot of professional, as in bank traders, they're in this for their year-end bonus. So they're like, right, if I hit this certain target at Christmas, I'm going to get a big fat bonus. And it could be anywhere from $1 million to $100 million bonus. Like, I think one of the biggest ever traders' bonuses is $150 million. It's nuts. That was for a head trader, I think, Goldman. And so what they do is, oh, sweet, I've hit my bonus. I'm going to get £5 million or whatever for Christmas. Sweet. Well, I'm going to do absolutely jack diddly squat for the rest of the year to ensure I get my £5 million. Wouldn't you do the same? Like, would you like risk like jeopardizing your, like the risk to reward ratio suddenly goes out of kilter, right? Because you're like, right, if I do nothing, I get 5 million. Whereas if I do stuff, I may lose 5 million. It's like, okay. So that's why a lot of traders bank their profits if they had a bumper year. I do the opposite. I've got no one giving me massive bonuses. So if I have a bumper year, like in 2015, I then use a little chunk of those profits to then swing for the fences. So I then told everyone, hey everyone, we're 80% up, whoop-de-doo, all is good. I would highly recommend that you stop doing this mirroring service now if you have a very low tolerance to risk and drawdown. Because I said, right, I'm going to now play with 20% of this account. So worst case scenario, we'll end the year 60% up. Best case scenario, it could be a triple-digit year. And I've had triple-digit years before, by the way. And so I said, if you cannot stomach losing 20%, just leave. Just lock in your 80% up and leave. Everyone stayed. I was like, ah, shit. And guess what happened? I lost 20% over the next 4 months. I lost over £100,000 a month for 4 months in a row. You think that, like, I was fully expecting that. I geared myself mentally up for that. But no matter how much preparation you do, I think for most people, if you lose 100 grand a month, you will be questioning why you're even alive, your very existence. I've got YouTube videos of me depressed in my, I was walking around my field, like, and you could see I was like, I was depressed. I've never been depressed before. Yeah, so ended 60% up, but I then had people complaining at the end of the year. To the point I had someone on the phone screaming down going, you shouldn't be allowed to trade, blah, blah, blah. And I ended the call going, so, sorry, his name, how much profit have you made in 11 months? About 55 grand. Thank you. And I just hung up. I was like, I made this guy £55,000 pure tax-free profits, and he was moaning. So yeah, again, so that's why I'll never do this again. So, as in doing a PAM or a fund. Now, so going back, this does big long story about why this relates to stats. I lost 400 grand in 4 months. Most people then start questioning the actual method and strategy they're using, right? If you had 4 months of losers in a row, literally every trade I placed, I lost. Like, I would have been the world's best contrarian indicator. But the thing is, in January or the 5th of January or whatever, when I started trading again, did I tweak my strategy? I didn't. I analyzed it thoroughly for a good 2 weeks solid, and I realized I didn't do anything wrong. And the strategy was still sound. And I continued trading no tweaks at all. And then from January onwards, I was back in profit. And the reason being, it's just the market had a bit of a wobble and was trying to find, not equilibrium. The markets will never find equilibrium. But yeah. So, and the only reason I had confidence in my system and I didn't tweak it is because I had maths backing me up. I had statistical data proving that, nope, I just need to keep on rolling the dice, so to speak. Casinos, if anything, are 51% accurate, or on the positive side. So for them, it's like, right, they just got to roll as many dice as possible because they know that the more times that rice is doled, so they're going to make money. Okay. So yeah, that's strategy and stats. There's one other thing I think I've sort of forgotten. No, it'll come back to me.